Sorry, Western
Go on.
Asians. I like Asians. So we talked about this when we had our briefing. I like mine. Sorry, and I kind of had a lot of drink na. I kind of like my Arabo. So we've been talking AFAM. Everyone thinks Caucasian, European, American.
I've never
Girl,
tried. I never tried.
Asia represent Africa. It's time for Africa. Chang
So,
experience. Like, so I was kind of seeing a guy. He was British naman. Check na siya. Lahat ng pinipray ko kay God. Family,
check.
except Pogi.
British, check.
Like, British, check. My God, ginawa mo na, check na siya. Like, family guy, tall, hardworking, ganyan. Hindi lang
Vice
Pogi.
Craft.
Talking for a year, getting close. He had his red flags. I didn't mind
Yeah.
them. Lo and behold, pandemic, boom, I find out. Married pala si guy. So,
Oh my God!
Oh.
1 year? 1 year? Did she say 1 year? Why is she choppy
Yeah.
now? 1 year. He hid it for a year.
yeah,
He
like
was
we
married.
were, yeah. He's been married for decades.
Longer.
With,
Yes, yes.
with teenage children na. And all this time, I
Wow.
didn't know. Here I am, pakita ko. Like, oh, look at me. Hello,
To
video
break
call.
the ice, you have a quick little game to perk the four of us up and get us into the whole cross-cultural thing. It's very easy. It's just guess the celebrity couple. Okay?
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Ay, wala bang
Yeah,
Piolo
Wala.
Pascual. Ewan ko. Wait, Pinoy ba yan?
It's Bayan.
Shari with someone.
It's me and Jackson Avery from Grey's Anatomy. Factors that can make this a very difficult task. Same as cross-cultural dating, right? So the first question here is what draws us to these foreigners?
And then the height, I don't know, the height, the color of their skin, and maybe the size, maybe, I don't know.
The size of the ear. Joke lang. So after like X number of years dating, you know na who's your market. And then I know my market is not Pinoy. Because I'm a bit, with the big girls, with the noisy girls, we're the pastar girl. Hello, kita pa lang. Hello. So you need, your partner has to be someone like who can actually manage that, who can do that. So from there, aside from like the ako height talaga eh. Yun, we're tall pa. Kaya nga, Shari, when you flashed your photo, I was like, the chin. I like that
Diba?
scruff.
I could feel it over my shoulder in that picture. Let's
Yeah.
forget
Oo.
what draws
Why do
me.
you, yeah, what draws
Um,
you?
Physically, it's the height for sure, and the facial
Okay.
hair she mentioned. But other than that, I feel like it's the conversation because they're very like from different cultures. I'm always interested in interesting conversation. I don't know.
Saan ba nahanap ang maayos na AFAM or foreigner?
Saan nga?
Well, to be honest, based on my experience, I've been based. I used to be based in Manila, but it's hard to find it here because there's a lot of competition. When I moved to the States, I feel like, oh my god, I don't have to find them; they find me.
Smart. For me, it depends on what your objective is. If you're looking for jowa, I mean, like as
Mhm.
Poy said, good luck, girl. But if you're looking for booking, ayan, pili na.
Yeah.
Most memorable booking experience mo? If you would pick
Ganun talaga.
if you would pick
Ang
one
ganda
booking
ba?
experience of your lifetime, like ano yung parang shit, booked, like ganun.
Then like, okay, date, ganyan. Biglang, oh my God, I noticed, like, medyo like deformed yung hand. And then biglang sabi ko, na-notice ko, okay, Mama Race No Quitter, push pa din natin to. So drinks pa din kami. Mama
Okay.
Race No Quitter, pinush ko pa din kasi guys, Olympian pala siya. Sabi ko, oh my God, what a story to tell.
But it's a
Oh my
good
God.
That's a good booking.
Diba? Yeah, that's
It's
it.
a good booking. Actually, I
Yeah,
want to.
booking.
Okay,
Sabi ko,
so
oh
it's
my
a great
God.
booking.
My best booking is in Europe, always.
Oh.
Mm.
Kasi parang
Gusto na natin dyan.
ang ganda ko. Oh my God, I have to choose. Dito ikaw pinipili, di ba? Pipili
Yeah.
Eh, ikaw doon,
Okay.
pili na. Choice is
Oo.
yours.
Doon, ikaw yung pipili. Ikaw yung queen. So,
Your booking.
my best booking turned out to be my husband.
Ah!
Same with you, Clar. I want to talk about like any stumbling blocks when you do meet like a good booking. Let's go with a booking analogy. How were there stumbling blocks, especially with that whole different culture aspect.
Yeah.
Emang
But
ganito.
sometimes also it's your energy.
Yeah,
If
agree.
you're ready, then the universe will give it to you. It's easy. So
Yes.
sometimes the more you look for it, the more you find it, the more it stays away from you.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
She's very against it. When I told her that I have a boyfriend and we're getting married, she wasn't very happy, and I was very sad. I was upset because I want her to understand and what who I am, but
Sorry.
and she keeps telling me that it's against our religion, blah blah blah. It's like, mother, I'm in love and we love each other, so it doesn't matter. Like you guys, you want to be with somebody for the rest of your life. I'm the same. I just want the same sex. you know I'm gay and you have to accept it, period.
Yeah,
Yeah, love is
exactly.
love. There's a fine line between having a type and fetishizing based on race, aka BBC, the exotic Oriental chick, male to order brides. What's your take on that? Since we're usually on the receiving end of that fetish.
Ako embrace it. Like,
Yeah.
girl, you like Asians, girl. Check me out.
Well, you know it's the same thing kasi parang 'di ba tayo mga Asians, we also fantasize white men. I don't know. So para sa akin lang, it's the same thing. Thing about us Asians, or especially Filipino, because we are caring. That's one thing
Yeah.
about my husband loves about me, because I really care for him.
Fetishizing races or anything,
Mhm.
as long as it's within the realm of being respectful and you're not being disrespectful and racist when it comes to it, because you're like, so you're citing things that you find attractive, not you're just focusing on the positive. Look at it that way, and not na I like Asians because they're submissive. It's not that they like Asians because naturally most Asians, I guess, are more caring, that's like,
Yeah.
let's all look at it that way.
Dear thirsty girls, I'm a German viewer based in Australia. I met a beautiful Filipina and we've been dating for a year. Before lockdown, I took her to Sexy Land, alarmingly uneasy. While I went straight to the explicit toys, she grabbed a tiny vibrator, size of a double A battery. What do I do? As in Germany, we love our adult toys. Help.
If I were a guy, maybe if I can advise the guy, maybe you just have to respect also, if you like the woman, if you like the girl, as a gentleman, you should respect the boundaries.
And like, you have to make the experience great for her. So
Yeah.
if you turn her off like at the start, as Poi said, like if you force her, like bye. Because yeah, I'm gonna say it like
This guy is not in love with the girl, because if you're in love with someone with or without a toy, you will love her.
Guys, find a gateway kink. Oh, ease it in,
Oo.
find an entry point, then try.
Ayoko na.
Yeah, and like
How,
you said, boy, diba, you guys are very into communication, and I think that's like the most important thing, that you guys constantly communicate about, you traveling and him and
Mhm.
all the other things. Guys, what a question: Westerners or Asians?
sino yan?
Before, nung single pa ako, I would go to Dubai, and kahit taxi drivers, ang gagwapo, di ba? So pag taxi driver, sa harap ako umuupo.
About the drink. When do you know if it's time for them to relocate here, or you relocate there, or it's time to dislocate the relationships? When do you know if this is
Yeah.
actually the one?
It was meant to be. And when he told me that I moved to his house, then it's okay. I'll move to your house. It's easy.
How long? How long? How long
On
was
the day of the wedding, I didn't know that I was getting married. So he picked me up in the morning, and he took me to City Hall and signed, like, what are we doing? I was on my sweatpants and hoodies. Spent the rest of my
Ayoko.
life with my husband.
So it was a smooth transition. See, when things
Oh.
are nice and easy, Bea, I think that's when we know it's right.
Mm.
When it's just nice,
Yeah, smooth
easy.
transition. Yeah,
Good. Boy,
yeah.
do you think there's a specific, is there a special way, other way to cultivate a relationship when it's a mixed mixed race relationship versus like when you're the same race? Do you have to give it special treatment in some way or extra care?
Yeah, he does actually more onto me because he knows, he he knows my culture is very, how do you call that? Um, Parang we're kind of laid back more than the Americans because I have an
Sorry.
advice. The
Yeah.
best time to look for a relationship is when you're not looking for a relationship.
Oh my God, we got this advice last
Eh,
week.
boy, I'm always looking naman
I
kasi.
agree.
Paano na? Pinapray ko yan lagi kay God. Alam mo ba, God?
Well,
My
sometimes
God.
the more, pag hindi mo siya pinipray, binibigay sa'yo yun.
Yeah,
Yung
I agree.
energy,
Alam mo,
para sa akin, I believe that yung energy, pag masyado mong ginugusto, minsan hindi binibigay sa'yo yun kasi it means hindi ka
yeah.
pa ready.
Puy, I like your advice, and I promise you, I'm going to take it. I'm over it, and
No.
you know what? When it comes, will come more maintenance for this. But based on our research, actually, to those of you guys who actually prefer the foreign cultures, based on our research, that statistically they work more, or the rate of success is actually much higher than the usual relationships because one is that it makes it you have to bring in more effort to actually make the relationship work, meaning it's more high, what's the word, Bea? High investment.
Investment. Are there little things you guys do routine to make sure you both adapt to each other's culture? You know?
Yes, actually, we have a twice a week. He would cook Asian food for me.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's a give and take relationship. It's always like that. And it has to be like that. It has to be give and take. Because pag give lang ng give at saka take ng take, it's not gonna work.
to the AFAMs. What's your advice to the foreigners? How are you supposed to treat them in the Filipinas? Or Filipinos? What's your
Well,
advice?
them to a restaurant because we love to eat.
Mhm.
And I don't
Yeah.
know, I'm very easy to place. Just make sure that you understand the culture, number one, and make sure that you eat adobo. Okay, we're so into our family. Sometimes like, why do you support your family all the time? Blah blah blah. It is our culture.
Like, I wanna mimic, like, echo what Poy said. Like, that is very true. Like, whatever you say, tama pa din yung nanay ko. Like,
Mm.
my mom will trump everything that you said. Like,
This one
you
lang.
can
Have you guys experienced cross-cultural LDR? And how do you keep the spark alive?
We talk like 4 times a day. When I wake up, he's the first person I talk to, and before I sleep, he's the last person I talk to. And because aside from being partners, but you know what? When you love each other, even if you're far away, it doesn't take away the sparkle. It's still there.
spark.
Bea, tell me, what did you learn today?
What did I learn today? When it's right. Pumunta na kayo sa City Hall. Joke lang. It's really understanding each other. I think the hardest thing about cross-cultural dating is that there is a lot of chances of misunderstanding.
Be open. So, don't give up on the dating apps. Don't If we're done with COVID, with the pandemic, go do your activities. You'll meet a lot of people there. And then at the same time, just be yourself, find your market, and it will take a lot of work. Like, it
Takeaway ko is that it takes effort, and the effort has to come from both sides. Communication, as usual, is key. But
Yes.
if you're the only one pushing for your LDR or your cross cultural relationship to work, it's not gonna work. It takes two people communicating, and two people working hard. I think that's the main lesson that I learned from Poi, especially. Like his husband puts just as much effort as he does, and I think that's why the relationship is so beautiful and it just works so
Yeah.
smoothly because it's from two people. That stop forcing people into your lives. Don't just because I want the black guy or I want the
Mhm.
white guy, I want the blah blah blah. Look
Yeah.
for genuinely great people who want to work with you and make your relationship work, and then you'll be a happy person. And don't force it. Don't well, let's not maybe not pray to the mango tree. Just go with the flow.
Exactly.